We are going to cold call executives until I get hung up on. Let's begin. I'm thinking Anna Bowen looks like a great buyer to speak with. Director of Sales at Innovative Leaders. Okay, let's get started.
Hello, who is this?
Hey, Anna, this is Trent from Trent Dressel's YouTube. How have you been?
I'm doing all right. What do you want?
The reason I was giving you a call, Anna, specifically, is I noticed that you were the director of sales over at Innovative Leaders, and I make free educational sales training YouTube videos on my YouTube channel, Trent Dressel, and I believe every one of your sales reps should subscribe and watch all 1,000 of my videos immediately. What do you think?
Let me be perfectly clear. I highly doubt every one of my sales reps has the time to drop everything and watch 1,000 of your videos. We're running a very tight schedule here. What's the real point of this call?
Sure, I totally get that. I know your team's time and yours is incredibly precious. Let me ask you this, Anna. Is generating pipeline and setting more meetings important to your team?
I don't have time for this. Just remove me from this list. Goodbye.
Look, Anna, before I let you go, she hung up on me. Wow. I thought my value prop was pretty good there. What do you guys think? So as I'm sure you noticed, this is AI cold calling. I'm the tech sales instructor at Course Careers, and we just partnered with Hyperbound to offer Hyperbound to our students for free. So I'm not trying to sell you anything today, but I do want to do another cold call and take it serious and actually try and set a meeting so I can display to you guys how I think about cold calling, because I make a lot of cold calls in my job and they don't always get recorded. And I know people like to listen to them to understand the script, how to overcome objections, how to frame a value prop. So I'm going to cold call Vincent next. He is the VP of HR at James Enterprises, a B2B SaaS company that provides legal CRM solution. It's pretty complex. I don't really understand that. I'm a sales rep at Workday, so I'm going to try and sell Workday. Let's get started, and then I'm going to analyze the call afterwards, and you guys will have to let me know how you think I did. I'm going to take this as serious as I can.
Hello, who is this?
Hey, Vincent, this is Trent from Workday. How are you?
It's Venkat, not Evan Kent. And I'm doing all right. What do you want, Trent?
I'm sorry about that, Venkat. The reason I was giving you a call today is I work with other HR leaders just like yourself, and we help them to more effectively manage their workforce database so that they can save time, money, and cost. Are any of those priorities important to your team today?
It's Venkat, not VinCap. Listen, I get calls like this all the time. We're already managing our workforce database with other tools. Why do you think I need this? What's so special about what you're offering that's going to save me time and money?
Sure.
Speak quickly, I'm busy.
Sure. And I'm sure your current technology stack is working great today. I certainly wouldn't expect you to change. I imagine you're using an ADP, a Paylocity, a Paycor, Rippling, something of the sorts, all great tools. But I work with customers like yourself every single day. And as their companies continue to increase headcounts and maturity, they need additional functionality so that they can best manage their workforce. And that's what we specialize in offering customers here at Workday. I know you're not looking to change, but I'd like to set up an introductory meeting to talk about your priorities and introduce how we can help mature your program over time and perhaps share some additional ideas you can implement with your existing program today.
We use success factors, not any of those you've mentioned. We've more or less got what we need, but frankly, Workday has always been known to be more expensive, and in this economy, I'm not looking to add more costs. Besides time and effort to switch over platforms. It's AMESS. Just hovering over the thought gives me a headache. What kind of functionality are you talking about that's going to revolutionize the way we operate so significantly that it outweighs the headache of transition? I'm skeptical, but let's hear it and make it quick.
Success Factors is great, part of SAP, and you are right. We are more expensive than Success Factors. And it's not a matter of just feature and functionality. It's how we enable our customers to be successful and recognize transformative business outcomes. Without knowing the specifics of your program and your organizational objectives, I wouldn't be able to outline exactly how we could help today or justify perhaps paying more in the future. But what I do think would be incredibly valuable to you is for us to set up an introductory meeting so that I can talk about the recent 2024 Employee Experience Trends Report. So you can come away from that meeting with additional ideas to implement in your program today and understand how you might be able to grow your program over time and why Workday may or may not be a good fit.
Trent, I told you already, I'm not interested in adding more costs, and business outcomes are vague at best. I'm focused on having tangible returns and lowering costs for the company, not inflating them. We've recently joined James Enterprise, and I'm still evaluating our internal processes before even considering any significant changes. Your persistence is admirable, but unless you can specifically address how Workday will help me cut costs, increase efficiency, or both without the migraines involved in overhauling systems, I'm not interested. If you have something concrete, email it to me. If it's just going to be more sales talk, don't bother. Goodbye.
Thank you, Venkat. Wow. He absolutely came for my throat there. I'm stunned. I really gave that my best shot. I thought I delivered a compelling talk track. I thought my tone, pitch, inflection was superb. Keep in mind, I've never sold Workday before, and I don't really understand the HRIS systems or the difference between SuccessFactors and Workday. Let's see how I did here. So my talk to listen ratio, how much you talked versus how much you listened. So I'm 68%. It says the recommended range is between 20 and 40%. I found that the more I talk, typically the better on cold calls. But on discovery calls, after you set that meeting, you want your talk ratio to be inversed. So you want them to be talking the majority of the time. Filler words, 1 word per minute. So I did absolutely incredible there. No surprise. I do not need filler words. Talk speed, how fast you spoke, 154 words a minute, meaning I am towards the end of the range there. That's great. Longest monologue, I spoke for 56 seconds straight. The recommended range is 1 to 2.5. All right, so I'm close enough there. Scorecard, just the beginning, you'll get there. So I passed 1 of 6 criteria. Oh, that's embarrassing. Wow. Opener, so I turned it into a quality conversation, asked for preconceptions of the product. Wow, I absolutely got ruined there. And what I'd say with you guys, let me switch this back. So what I'd say is control the pace. Don't let them rush you out the phone, and control what you can control. You can control the inputs, how many calls you make. You can control the words you use. You can control who you call, but you can't always control them taking the meeting. So I think if there's anything you learned from this video, hopefully, number 1, you were entertained by me getting hung up on the first call. And then on the second call, I thought I gave it a really good approach, and I think that would have worked for a real buyer. The AI agent was particularly rude today. Maybe I caught them at a bad time. So let me know if you guys would like to see more cold call role plays with the AI agent like this. If you are looking to utilize the tool, Hyperbound, it's being offered for free within Course Careers. So if you're interested in getting a tech sales job, making $70,000 entry level without a degree or experience, would certainly encourage you to check out the free intro course down below to learn more. And then, of course, you get access to Hyperbound in there as well. I'm the instructor. Thanks so much for watching today, and more videos just like this to come. So subscribe to the channel, 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year.